Hello, my fellow Saggies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly forecast. I'm a Sagittarius too, but I'm a Sun Sagittarius. This is your forecast, your predictions for the week of the 19th of April to the 25th. And we're gonna dive in. But before, let me introduce myself. My name is Raisa Lima. I'm an astrologer in Western tropical astrology using the whole house sign system. What does it mean is all the houses are equally divided and in 29, 30 degrees. And I set your sign at 0 degrees in the ascendant line. So I recommend that you watch for your rising sign first and then your sun and your moon. Okay, so let's dive in. We start by, oh, what's going on? Wait, did I close my chart? Oh man, no, you're still here. That's not what I want. Let's not share this. Saggy, you're here. Wait, where are you? Try to share now. Okay, got it. There was some error here with my screen sharing. Okay. Not professional in this, and I don't have anyone for editing my videos or anything. So I just record them on Zoom, I put them online, I don't edit a thing. I have all my ta-da! I have all my notes here, and yeah, let's dive straight in as we start the week, Sunday the 19th, with a lot. There's a lot in the whole month of fire energy of Aries in your fifth house. And man, I have to say, this is really, really good. You're Sagittarius, yes. This and all this stellium in your fifth house in Aries, which is another fire sign, is very positive for you because it's bringing a lot of fun and romance and joy and creativity. It's a good time for procreation, recreation, and children, and even to have children, to get to be, yeah, get pregnant or get someone pregnant or anyway, yeah, and that's the whole month of April, by the way. Let's start. The day of 19, Sunday starts very soft, but doesn't end this way. Why soft? Because we start the day with the moon, as you can see here, in conjunction to Venus on your sixth house. And the moon in Taurus is very grounded. It's about stability. It's about feeling good with your body, being home, and um, I like the energy here on your sixth house. So it's in your work and your routine with your employees and with Venus. So the early day feel grounded, feel sensual, you feel emotionally steady. And also, this also, by the way, the sixth house, also the house of pets and workout, nutrition, health. And yeah, so you're craving peace and comfort here. Yeah. And maybe connection that feel really safe. Um, on this day, we have Mars and Saturn in conjunction in your fifth house, and this is opening an opportunity for the next 2 years. Um, Saturn is the ruler of your second house, so I think he's here with Mars, bringing some opportunity in regarding to your paycheck, to your money, to so there is something um increasing your salary. Maybe there is a push, or maybe you might change jobs as well, but I'm not seeing anything much in the career yet. But I would say there is a good alignment for you to make money, to structure your money house, your values, your possessions in general. So with this Mars and Saturn conjunction, yes, it's very disciplined energy. Something's asking for commitment, for effort, and a clear boundary as well. And it could be relating to romance, to fun, to um yeah, recreation, to entertainment, to your hobbies. But again, children and playfulness. But I believe because Saturn is ruling your second house is really um regarding money matters. Then we have the sun semi-sextiling here, 29 degrees, semi-sextiling Uranus. So expect some surprises here, either in work, either with your health. It could be. It's not a negative, it's positive. Um, it's it could be with your pets, it could be with your children. But yeah, expect the unexpected. Yeah, there is some surprise, surprise, surprise. Um, unpredictability. But again, I think it's positive, not negative. What else? Monday. Let's move to Monday. Now, Monday, we have a little bit of a shift in energy with the moon leaving Taurus and now moving to Gemini in your seventh house, which is the house of relationship, partnership, allies, enemies, open enemies as well, contracts and legal matters and one-on-one relationship, yeah, marriage. So now the moon here in Gemini is more uh, what did, what do I say? It's more flirtatious, it's more curious, it's more like using the mind and communicating more with your partners, with your significant other. And we start the day with the moon making a trine to Pluto in Aquarius. I'm going to talk as well. I should have talked first about the sun shifting to Taurus, but I'm going to talk about that later. So, mhm, 12th house, that's interesting. So here the moon and Aquarius early in the morning we'll be doing again, guys. I'm recording this from Dubai, so we are UTC +4. So do make the math. When I say in the morning in Dubai, again, if you are in Europe, depending where you are, maybe 4 hours behind. If you are in Brazil, 7 hours behind. If you are in Japan, you are 5 hours ahead. So make the calculations according to where you are. Okay. Um, I don't even know where I was anymore. Okay. This trying to Pluto here, it's bringing transformation. It's when your emotions are actually aligned to all those transformation regarding writing, selling, the way you think, your thoughts, your mind, the way um, it could be marketing, it can be social media, and there is a big transformation going on for you on your third house. Um, yeah. Maybe with a partner here, with a partnership on social media, maybe Pluto wants you to get together with someone or is bringing a partner and building something together, um, a YouTube channel or I don't know, a podcast or yeah. But it's nice. It's a very nice alignment. Um, What else? The sun in Taurus. So yeah, that's a new season that starts. Taurus season is all about stability. It's about money. It's about self-worth and the body as well. And it's in your sixth house. So I think here, especially the body and health is in highlight. Um, it's a good time to start taking care of your body in general. Yeah, you might need to go in the sun. Might want to be more in the sun. In your fire sign, you need the sun. Um, I mean, I know all Sagis have the energy. Yeah, they are active, physically active, and I think the sun here is just like bringing more enjoyment and more fire to this. I want to take care of myself. I want to look good. Summer is coming, and it's a beautiful time for that. What do we have here? Also, the moon sextile. What is that? Oh, yeah. Moon here sextiling Mercury in conjunction with Saturn and Mars. So this energy starts on Monday, it goes on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday there is a break. I'm going to explain what it is exactly because those three guys they are walking together, and this is a good alignment, okay? Is when your emotions are aligned with the way you think, with your structure, and with your actions. So your thoughts and your structure and actions are activated by the moon. And on the fifth house, hobbies, um, creativity, romance, sex, fun, children. Okay, that's a good time for a love life. Romance is beautiful for romance. Uh, what else? Ooh. So yeah, that's for Monday. Then on Tuesday, 21st, things get a bit more serious, but it's still the energy is still quite interesting here with Mercury conjuncting Mars, Saturn, and Aries. All of that still, is laser focused communication here, and decisions are fast. Mercury brings the message, Mars brings the courage, Saturn brings the discipline, and it's when you say what needs to be said, you do what needs to be done, and you're laser focused when it comes to romance, creativity, recreation, procreation, entertainment with children, and playfulness. All right. Um, let's move on. So it's a bit of a continuation of the same energy we had on Monday. As we move to Wednesday, then things change a little bit here because now the moon will leave. Come on, don't do this to me, Luna. I hate when sorry guys, okay. Yeah. The moon is shifting to Cancer. I think my internet is slow on Wednesday, and it's gonna do a series of square here, as you can see. Before it was making a nice alignment, but now the moon in Cancer is like your emotions are too big to handle all this fire energy. Um, let's let's decode what it means. So remember, Monday, Tuesday, good action, playfulness, romance, ha 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 ho ho ho. Wednesday, no. Wednesday, don't make any big decisions, all right? Because emotions take the lead here and the logics are in the back seat. So the sun first, the sun in Taurus is gonna do a semi-sextile to Neptune in your second house. This can blur lines or it can bring some dissolution as well regarding all those themes that I talk, romance and yeah, it's not a great you might feel super inspired here, yeah, but slightly lost as well, grounded but unsure. So yeah, mm, it's a bit confused, not great. And then the moon entered Cancers, and now again the moon is at home in Cancer. Yeah, she's feeling good there. Moon in Cancer tends to bring things from the past, at least for me. people from the past as well. Um, it's home, is memories. Again, you see past. Sensitivity, comfort, everything becomes more personal. And in big depth for you here, eighth house is the house of transformation. So it is death and rebirth as well. It's deeply felt peak experiences. It's psychology. So you have the moon here and you have Jupiter here as well. Um, let's talk about this square because the moon will will shift in the middle of the night for us. And all the squares is when emotions can feel overwhelmed, reactive, misunderstood, or just too much. So you wake up already feeling off, that they can bring little triggers that builds up throughout the day, right? Day to protect your energy. The only good thing about Wednesday, I have to say, is that in the evening, the moon, oops, wow, I pushed already. Okay, the moon will sextile Ceres here. And that's grounding and nourishment. So maybe by the evening you have a not such a good day, and you come home, and then you have a nice food, or you take rest, or you just feel you just feel safe in your home environment. Thursday, 23rd. So now we have the moon conjuncting Jupiter here. It's gonna be in its perfection at 3 a.m. in the morning for us in Dubai. And that's a lot of emotional expansion and big depth here for you here. So the eighth house, the fourth, and the 12th house are houses that signify the subconscious, the past as well, past lives, karma, and all of that. So, and the eighth house, by the way, is also the house of shared resources, of money that come from other revenues than your paycheck. So it could be money from your spouse, money from your family inheritance, could be gambling, could be taxes, um, what is the stock market, investments, anything. And so the moon here in Jupiter is amplifying all of that, can bring some really good luck, by the way. You can, like, I don't know, like you bought some stocks and then they amplified and it brings you a big fortune. Um, but emotionally as well, as I said, it can be very good, but it can also be very negative because Jupiter amplifies, but amplifies what's good, amplify what's bad, what's bad as well. So if you wake up with a negative mind, you're gonna feel it even stronger throughout the day. If you wake up with a positive mind, that will also expand and feel stronger throughout the day. Yeah, everything feels bigger and more generous. There's a lot of generosity here. Okay. With the self, because Jupiter is your ruler, by the way. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and so it rules your first house, your ego, yourself. You might be more generous within yourself and feeling like I love me and I'm good and I'm great and I'm gonna do this. Um, it it's beautiful. Sun in Taurus sextiles Neptune. We talk about that. And am I on Thursday? Yeah. Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. So here, yeah, it's a building to exact. 29, it's gonna go at 29 degree, 28, 29. So it's gonna be stronger, I think, the next day. And that's a lot of spark energy. Unexpected, unpredictable love or romance, or in your work, in the workplace, yeah, or with one of your employees, or with your pet. This can bring also a surprise, positive surprise. You might end up adopting or getting a new pet, bringing a new pet. in the house. Uh, yeah, that's really good. But something will definitely surprise you or excite you. Yeah, it's nice. Then Friday 24, what is in there? So now we have Venus entering Gemini in your crossing your descendant line at 0 degrees. So it's actually conjuncting your descendant line. This is your relationship, marriage, partnerships, and all of that now that will be Venus here is bringing love. So if you're a single, you might meet someone within the next 3, 4 weeks. If you are in a relationship, you might get more serious about it. But yeah, it's very it's a nice is the best place for Venus to be is in the house of relationship and love and beauty, all of that. I would say like the fifth and seventh house. Um, and also the second house, definitely. Yeah, you want Venus in the second house as well because you want money. Who doesn't? So Venus in Gemini is love that gets lighter and faster and more curious as well. It's very flirtatious and it's about conversations and options. So you're not looking at depth first, especially if you're single and you're meeting someone in these weeks. You're more looking for connection and stimulation and fun, and you're more connecting with the mind. It's when money and relationships as well become more flexible, but also less consistent. Yeah, it's more variety over stability. And then we have also the moon entering Leo, another fire sign. So the moon in Leo in your ninth house is actually very nice because you want to be seen, you want to travel, you want to explore, you want to have fun, you want to have a lot of fun here. And yeah, exploring new things. Ninth house is the house that's actually when we build this the house of Sagittarius, and it's the higher learning. So it's good for learning something new, for the search of meaning, for philosophy, for the mind expansion, but also travel and long distance travel, by the way. And the moon here will also do, there is a little story that we'll see because in the morning, she'll first trine Neptune here at 3 degrees. And so you start the day feeling inspired, feeling almost dreamy. And again, all about your fun and romance and creativity. This is really good flow for creation, by the way, if you want to creating in arts, if you want to start, I don't know, write a song or paint a something like I do crochet, for example. You want to create a new shirt or you feel more creative and yeah. And at 9 a.m. then the moon's gonna be opposing here, opposing Pluto on your third house. That's it's a very intense, yeah, it's power dynamics about you as a sign that is looking for freedom and to be seen and to be, um, on the other side, there is a local neighborhood and things around you, but it's also the house of the way you think, the way you is the mind. So it's the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you communicate, and the way you write is the house of publishing, selling, marketing things as well, and social media. So Pluto here in Aquarius is transformation through detachment, or bringing something to the future because you, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, you're very future-oriented signs. So Pluto maybe wants you to start building something when it comes to communication, It could be in social media or something like I am doing right now. And I'm a Sagittarius, not rising though, but I'm starting with my channel here on YouTube, and I'm trying to grow and to get used to the this new world. And that's exactly what Pluto is doing here. But the moon in Leo is in opposition. So yeah, it's like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? You feel like doing one thing, but I'm not so sure about it. Then yeah, what was I saying? Opposing to Pluto, and then later in the afternoon it's gonna trine Saturn, so it's gonna do all those signs. Saturn first at around 2 p.m., then it's gonna trine Mars at 8 p.m. So in the afternoon the stability returns, so you feel emotionally in control, and maturity kicks in again. And then at night, then the confidence and action returns. There is a momentum here for fun, for romance, for making babies. Maybe. I'm not joking, that's serious. It's very bold, expressive energy, actually. You feel ready to act, show up, to go after what you want. Enjoy this energy. I think this is a very, very, very positive day for Sagittarius. 25th. Let's go. Yeah, it's a glow up. Yeah, after Thursday, emotional openness. Then by Friday night, you're back in your power. So go out. Friday night, just go party. Saturday, the week close with insight, sensitivity, and a reality check. The moon's still in Leo, which is nice. So, but at 3 a.m., the moon will trine first Mercury, and okay, 3 a.m. Maybe you're sleeping, maybe you're not, maybe you're still coming back from the party, maybe you drink so much and you're still there, you met someone, then you are having the conversation because it's the mind is talking, you're having this great conversation, a bit impulsive, saying a bit too much, so be mindful, be careful, especially if you had a few drinks. Then Venus here is sextiling Neptune. This is also an ongoing energy building to exact on the next day, I think on the 26th. So it's soft, romantic, almost magical energy. Again, be careful, but because Neptune can blur lines and Venus now is in your house of relationship and partnerships and marriage. So love can feel very poetic and connection may feel fated, spiritual even. Um, Creativity is definitely heightened here. Um, this could be children coming to your family. You, yeah, or you can meet your muse, your dream person. Yeah, on during this sextile, during this transit. Um, yeah, the person of your dreams could come to your life, especially if you're single. You can meet the love of your life or someone that you idealize so much, so perfect, so everything, but the person of your dreams, your muse. So this is what I have for you. And then the sun in Taurus, what was it? Sun in Taurus will be squaring Pluto. Yeah. So I want to say something because Pluto is ruling your 12th house. Okay. And the sun squaring Pluto. Um, there's a tension between your work, like how you feel your persona, your ego at work, and maybe again, as I said, the way you think or publishing something or marketing or selling something. There is a little tension here. Um, Power controls Like might feel like you're not in control, or you want to get more control, or yeah, power struggles, transformation. There's definitely a transformation that you're gonna go through when it comes to work. There is a transformation. You're gonna have to change something, and it's relating to communication. Mm, mm. So this is what I have for you. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Before you go, let's pull one tarot card and one message from the angels to see what is that you need to focus on this week. So let's ask what the Sagittarius needs to focus on. My lovely Saggies. Three of Pentacles. Okay, partnership. See, wow, it's your seventh house. Um, Pentacles are Earth. Three. I think you need to focus on partnerships, on not doing things on your own. Yeah, and once you get that, maybe this is the transformation that is asking here between the Sun and Pluto on your third house. Um, there is a lot of there's a lot of energy going on your sixth house, and it's gonna be even more. And those are pentacles as well, because Taurus is earth sign. And it is working with colleagues, with remember that Venus, not Venus, sorry, Uranus is in your sixth house in work, and is making it's still bringing a little bit of instability. Venus will move, by the way, is gonna, not Venus, sorry, Uranus is gonna move to Gemini by the end of this month on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So, but there is unpredictable energy still on your sixth house when it comes to work and career, and it's not career, but your work in general, your daily routines. Yeah, it's ask for help and believe in your colleagues, and get this energy of working together with others. Because Sagi sometimes tend not doesn't like to ask for help. Yeah, we think that we can do everything on our own. We're very independent. We don't like to bother other people. But the Three of Pentacles is like, yes, but you can go faster on your own, but you can go further with others. So I think this is the message. And oh, what do we have? Number one. You're number one, Sajid. You are my number one. Focus on the self first. We're just talking about it. I think it's like two opposites, but yeah. Independence, but that's all you. That's your card. What can I say? Independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. This is your time to focus on yourself. Embrace your independence and stand confidently in your truth. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon, making the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. What steps can I take today to honor my independence and stay true to myself? Take time today or this week to set a clear intention for a new beginning in your life. Focus on what truly matters to you and take one small step towards achieving it. You are very independent. You are super independent. You are one of you and Aquarius are the most independent signs in the zodiac. But don't forget, work, 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 work. All right. I hope that made some sense. I don't know. If you like this content, once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment as well, as I know you're new to my channel, so am I. I am new too. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.